Did somebody say, where's the offset cutting? Okay, well, let's make another one and just do that short section of video that shows how I made those offset cuts in the offset tea light candle. Offset tea light candle holder. And welcome back to my shop. Just a short video here. The last video I made, I'm making a offset tea light holder thing. Anyway, so I'm making another one just so I can show those offset cuts. It's going to be a short video, so hang on to your seatbelts and check this out. So I've got a piece of walnut mounted on the lathe. I've got the outside finished, and I finished this top edge this time. I didn't wait. I don't know why I did that last time. Finish the top edge, the outside, make that undercut just started so that you can sand this to 320, which I've done, and then just start the hollowing process just to the edge so that you're ready to go there. So what I'm going to do now is the tenon that's in the chuck. If you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to use these as points of reference. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're my points of reference. I'm going to tilt them out. I'm going to tilt the tenon out. Like that. Okay, so you can see now the tenon is wonky in the chuck, and it is tight. So now if I do my first cut about here, which avoids the bottom, because when I go to cut that bottom, I want to make sure I've got enough meat that I don't go through the bottom. So I have to, this cut is quite crucial. So give yourself enough room there. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so there's the first cut right there. So that gives me enough room to get below that cut, to open that cut up, and still have enough meat on the bottom to part it off. So there's my first cut. And I'm going to be using the Easy Wood detailing tool, which gives a nice sharp edge. You could use a skew as well. I just find that this gives a much cleaner cut. And there is the first one. Now what I'm going to do is adjust the blank in the chuck one more time. So there's the first one. I'm now going to go to the opposite side and tilt it out the other way. Tilt it out about the same amount. Get that pencil again. See how that looks? So it's right here, so it shouldn't be intersecting at all with your previous cut. Now we'll make that cut. Beautiful, it doesn't intersect. That's good. Okay, so as you can see, that's two cuts that don't intersect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt it on one of the other axes. So that was the previous one, so now I'm going to go to this one. Just like that. see where I'm going to cut. I may only be able to make 3 cuts because this blank isn't as high as the very first one I did. Let's see how that looks. Yep, let's make that cut. There is the third one. Came out quite nice. And I think I will make the fourth one, which would in fact be here. Okay, so you can see that it's tilting out here now, so the cut will be opposite. So the cut will be essentially over here. So again, if we get a pencil and just kind of approximately, let's see how it's going to look. Right there, maybe a little bit further out. You got to be careful. Something like that. You don't want to get too close to this rim because you have to hollow this out, and if you haven't got the right tools for hollowing, it's going to make it extremely difficult. Fortunately, I have the Easy Wood hollowing system, which does make light work of this. And there it is, my fourth cut. Offset cuts. Now all I have to do is hollow this out. So I will put this back in the chuck the way it should be, nice and straight, nice and square, or round, nice and tight. Okay, she's in there. And now I just have to hollow it out. Now I'm going to be using the Easy Wood hollowing system, starting with this tool here, and I will go to the number 2 and the number 3 hollowing tools, which will go around the lip of this, and you have to make sure when you're using these you cut dead on center of the spindle. Don't go below it, don't go above it. You want to be bang on dead center of the spindle, nice light cuts, and you won't get catches that way. If you go below center, you're going to get a catch, I can guarantee it. So you want to hold the tool parallel to the wood, and you want to be horizontal as well. You want to make sure that your tool is touching center of the wood, which it isn't right now, it's too low. So adjust your tool rest to get the correct height. Which is right there. That's a little bit high actually. That's perfect height right there. You can also use a box cutting post, which is one of these, which is very helpful, especially with the other 2 hollowers, because they're wider flat bars. Gives them more support and less likely to move up and down on the tool rest, whereas this one is round. You have the potential of moving up and down, which you don't really want to do. You just got to keep a good firm grip on the tool and make sure it doesn't go below center. This involves some hand sanding. Once you've finished hollowing and you've revealed the openings in the side of the vessel, you have to basically go through the grits, through each one of the openings to clean them up. Just like so. And thanks again for watching. That was a lot of fun. I ended up making 3 of them because I got a few orders. One lady wanted 2, and there's 2 or 3 other people that have requested me to make one for them. So yeah, it's great when you get people that really enjoy the things you make and they want to display them in their own homes. It's one of the joys of being a maker, is to have your stuff out there. So don't forget to sign your work so that people know who made it. So thanks again for watching. I'm glad that I got to show the section that was missing while I was making one of these tea light holders. It's just the way it goes, isn't it, I suppose? Sometimes you lose footage when you're videoing. I want to thank Cole Jacobson once again for his video that inspired me to make this, well, these 2 videos now, part 1 and part 2. This is part 2. So again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again for the next project video. Take care now. Okay. Rumba.